Helfrich going to be the next head coach?
Well, I mean, there was no hints that I could think of, but I mean, I just had a feeling that it was him. I kind of just knew, but I didn't want to say anything. But you know, once they made it official, and I was like, yeah, okay, that's exactly what I thought. Because I'm thinking to myself, like as a player, like who could they possibly pick? I mean, we've seen people coming around like trying to come in, and especially like when we were in Arizona for the bowl game, you know, just seeing extra coaches and things like that. It's like, oh, if he leaves, what if somebody else takes over? But no, we knew that it was going to be Coach Helfrich, and we expected it to be, and it is him. And like that's a great deal for us as a team to get someone that you expected to take over, and that makes it so much easier to make that transition.
Yeah, speaking of that, Brian, what does that say about Rob Mullins and the job kind of he's done in handling all this? Because here you are now, your coaching staff is basically going to stay intact as it has been for, you know, almost 20 plus years with a lot of these guys.
Well, I think he did a great job because he pays attention to how the way that this team works, and I think that he knew that he had to be the best choice. He knew that Coach Helfrich was going to be the guy that makes this thing keep rolling, and I think that he kind of had a good vibe from the players that we would have liked him too. Because I mean, once he made that decision and we picked him, they made that announcement. I don't even know if he was expecting for us to be so willingly accepting of it. I mean, we got up, we cheered, we clapped, and we yelled for him because I mean that's who we wanted. Like, we just really wanted him. I don't know how we would have made it without him at this point right now, because we know that was the guy that we wanted. That's all I gotta say.
Did you get the feeling that touched Mark, that you guys as a team stood up and did that?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm sure he wasn't expecting that, but we didn't know what else to do. We started clapping, and I was like, everybody just started standing up. Like, let's stand up, let's clap for him. And he stood up there, and he was just like, he was a little bit taken back. And I know he had to absorb that moment. He's like, well, this is what it's like to be on the podium for the first time. But it wasn't like we were scowling at him or anything. We were just cheering and smiling the whole time and letting him speak his first piece, and it was great.
What was his message, Brian, the first thing? What was to you guys?
Well, he just wanted to say that he was going to stay true to us and that he was ready to lead us to a new era, and that he just wants us to know that he's going to be there for us and that he's going to try and be the best coach that he can be. And we're just here to help him out, and we're here to back him up for whatever he needs. And you know, I think as long as the team stays the way that we're going, it'll make it easy for him.
How important was it to this team moving forward to have that continuity?
Oh, I mean, it's very special because we're on such a roll right now as a team. And as long as the thing keeps going the way that it's going, I mean, the continuity, that's what's going to keep it going in that same direction. Is someone who takes over, who knows what they're doing and knows the culture of the team. And I said that, you know, a couple of days ago when I was doing that one speaking piece for that conference. Like, whoever's going to take over is going to know the nature and the culture of our team. And when they take over, it's not going to be any hiccup or no missteps. It's going to keep rolling the way that it is. And with Coach Helfrich, I think that's what's going to happen.